welcome to Pilates 6. Okay, so today is going to be more of a stretching class rather than a muscle focused class. Well, it's a bit of both, but there's going to be a lot more stretches. So you're going to start with a cat and cow, shoulders under your wrists, knees under your hips. So from a flat back, inhale, exhale, round the spine. Inhale, stick the bum out, lift the chest. And from the lower spine, round. And inhale, lift the chest. Good. So 3 more times. Round. And lift. 2 more times. Round. And lift. And one last time, and round, and lift. Good. And then just come back to a neutral spine, ribs in, bring the left leg out, and you're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So for 8, 7, doesn't have to be super high, hips don't move, arch. There's no arch in the lower back. 4, 3, 2, last time 1. From here, bend the knee to 90, and you're just going to do small little round circles from the hip. You're drawing a circle on the floor with the knee. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg comes down. Other leg comes out. I'm just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. So for 8, 7, 6. Nice long neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, last time 1, bend the knee back, hover the leg, and just draw small little circles on the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. It's just some hip mobility. 4, 3, 2, and 1, come back. Go into child pose and come back up. Nice. From here, right elbow comes down, moving back to the left leg again. Point the leg behind you, and you're just going to sweep to the side, point to the back, point to the side, point to the back. All the while chest faces the floor. And back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And come down. Switch elbows. Left elbow down, right leg out. Sweep to the side and back. Side and back. No idea what I did for the last count. So for 5, 4, you should feel a little bit of the abs working. 3, but again, it's all just about the hip mobility. 2, last time 1. Come back, go into child pose, and then sit back up. Good. From here, you're just going to lie down. We're going to do bridges, but we're actually going to have a different foot placement. Feet together, knees apart, diamond legs or frog's legs. So from here, inhale, exhale, round the spine, come up into a diamond bridge. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll the spine down. So because of the placement of your legs, your feet and your knees, this bridge hits differently than the standard parallel bridge.
You might feel more of the front of the groin area opening a bit more because you're in an external rotation. And it hits the glutes at a slightly different angle as well. And up and down. I'm trying to basically stretch a little bit the hips as well. Since we're kind of mobilizing the hip area, I thought I'd continue with more mobilization in the bridge. And down. One last time, and just stay in your bridge position. Bring both arms up, shoulders relaxed, and give me small little pulses. So for 10, 9, just 1 centimeter down. Don't go too far. 7, 6, 5, knees pressing out. 4, 3, 2, 1. As it is, roll down through the bridge. Good. And again, inhale, exhale, roll up. Arms go behind onto the floor now, rib cage low, hips high, and give me another set of pulses. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round the spine and hug the knees. From here, right leg stays, left leg straight down to the mat. In fact, right leg to tabletop is totally fine. Float the left leg, and you're just going to inhale up, exhale down. Point up, and then flex away. So for 6 and down. You can have a neutral spine or whole spine on the mat, whichever is more comfortable. 3, 2, stretch away. 1 last time. Okay, good. Bring this to tabletop. Other leg comes out. Inhale up. Exhale, flex the leg away. So again, concentrate on the hip joint. When you are bringing your leg down, think the thigh bone is trying to come out of the hip joint socket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 last time, and 1. And then bring the right leg to tabletop. Okay, knees together, feet together, hands behind your back. Open the elbows to roughly 45. We're just going to start with the ab curl. Inhale, exhale, lift the head, look to the inner thighs, and down, and up, and down. So for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, whole spine on the mat, 2, and 1. Come down, hands on the knees. Inhale, exhale, lift the chest up. Arms go away to the ears, back to the calves, and down. So you're going to lift, arms to ears, do not drop, calves, and down. Good. So up, ears, calf, lift that tiny little bit higher, and down. So 3 more. Lift, ears, you never drop, calf, and down. 2 more. Lift, ears, calf, and down. 1 last time. lift, ears, calf, and down. Both legs come down now, feet hip distance apart. Arms by the ears. We're going to do a side oblique twist. So inhale, exhale to the left, one arm out, one arm in, and down. So one arm is in between your thighs and the other one is on the outer thigh, and down. So exhale, inhale down. And for 6, so the opposite shoulder comes off. 5, 4, and 3, 2, last time, 1, and come down, arms down by the sides, right leg straight up, left leg down. All right, point the toe. You're going to go out to roughly 2 or 3 o'clock, flex the foot, use the inner thigh to bring you back to 12 o'clock and point. So go to roughly 3, flex the foot, bring the leg back to center with the inner thighs. So out, flex, come back. So you should feel a lot of quad work to keep the legs straight and a lot of inner thigh work. If you can't get to 3 o'clock, it's no big deal. 2 o'clock is also fine. You just go as far as you can without compromising the hips. Hips are always squared. Just give me 2 more. Come back. And last time. Flex, come back. Tabletop, come back down. Other leg. All right. So you go out to the side, flex, bring it back in with the inner thigh, and out, flex, bring it in. As you can see, this is back to the hips, opening up the hip joints. We do a lot of sitting, so it's good to really strengthen the hips. A lot of times it's like I've got tight hips when actually you've got weak hips. And back. 2 more. And back. And one last time. And back. And relax. Okay, good. From here you're going to have to roll up. So if you can, just roll up. And if you can't, hold behind your thighs and just bring yourself back up. From here, we're going to start in a mermaid seated position. 1 leg in front, 1 leg behind the letter Z. Okay. Simply from here, bring your arms in front. Try to make sure that both of the hips are down. And come up onto the knees and sit back down. This one is excellent hip mobility. And up. And down. So what you probably don't realize is 1 hip is external rotation, 1 hip is internal rotation. Depending on your posture, one side will be more comfortable than the other. 2, and some people can't even get up. So if you need help with getting up, of course, use your arms or your hands and stay there. Arms to a T and side bend. Reach and back, up and over. So you should feel a nice stretch along the top part of the side torso and into the hip as well. So 2 more. And remember, when you're coming up from the side bend, you use the obliques. You don't use your hand to push you up. And sit back down.